I'm trying to figure this all out. I've never done this if anybody's actually watching, so sorry. I apologize. Hello, everyone out there in the big bad wide world, trying to figure out how to link this stupid thing. I think I might have got it. I don't know. So yeah. Did I not get it? What the hell? I'm just waking up. I've literally had like 2 sips of coffee too. It probably doesn't help. My brain feels like I don't know, like a giant bag of cotton candy mush. Now, what the hell? How do I do this? Oh, here we go. Invite people. Oh, well, okay, I think I figured out where to get the link, the right link. Now if I can just figure out how to put it on the video. Where do I do that? Video manager, playlist, live events, edit. All right, here we go. I can't figure out how to put it in the description. I don't know what the hell. All right, well, I'm accomplishing basically what I wanted to try because I just wanted to kill time. So, hey, killing time. And I got to figure all this crap out anymore. So, what the hell? Doo-doo. Hello. What's up, guys? Hey, Manic. Hey, so this is just, I'm not doing an actual stream, like a session or anything, just a place to hang out for people to chat or get on the show if I can figure out how. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, cool. The Hangouts is linked in there. All right, cool. Link is down below. Yeah, if anybody wants to join, join. I mean, more the merrier. Well, until you reach the limit. All right, well, I guess I'll just talk. It's my Friday. Had a okay week at work. Changing job positions. It's the same time, basically, the same pay, but a lot less brutal physical work. Still real busy, a lot of cleaning and stuff like that, but I'm not killing my knees and I'm not killing my back every night anymore, so it's really nice. Coming up on my second year at this place, too. Hopefully get a decent raise. Yeah, I got to hang out with a dude that I worked with for the last couple of years, and he transferred to a different grocery store. I hadn't seen him in a while. I actually took his old job, So it was kind of cool to hang out with him for a while. Got to catch up and see how his store is like compared to my store. And his store is basically a walk in the park. So I'm a little jealous. I'm thinking of maybe trying to transfer that store one day. Because I guess a lot of people have gone that way. Let's see. What else has happened? Yeah, last night's live stream with Travis was interesting. I hung out throughout most of that. I watched the very end when I got home, and I guess that's when the weird stuff really happened, was right after I left. So I actually wasn't there to witness any of it firsthand. But I was there for the automatic writing that Travis was doing, and that was actually very interesting. I've never seen it before. And, you know, I haven't known Travis for years or anything, but he tends to be a pretty legitimate dude, so I trust what he was saying and doing. And it was just so odd. I mean, the pen snap too, that was some interesting stuff. Let's see, what else has been going on? Yeah, I'm in the process of trying to formulate an idea for these live streams. By the way, this isn't like my live stream. This is just a hangout. If anybody wants to hang out, chat, and do whatever. I'm just killing time until Travis's show pops up with interviewing Miss Creepy, by the way. That it's going to be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. Who else has got a show tonight? We also have Chris. Chris V has a show on in just under 2 hours. That's another one I'm going to be going and watching. How long do we got till Travis is? Travis is 56 minutes away. So hopefully somebody joins me and chats with me until that happens. I'm not here talking to myself for 56 minutes. Or here, I'll go see what's going on in chat. Yeah, there's Chris. Hey, Chris. Just setting up a room for people to chill until you guys' shows start. We got your show and Travis' show tonight, and I'm planning on trying to watch both, or at least bouncing back between both. Yeah, Aaron, if you're still here, I don't know. I didn't really talk to everybody after. I saw a message this morning. Travis said he was all right. Steve said he was feeling weird. And yeah, I think it's on Travis's. He wrote a message saying he was taking a nap and going to try to get back. So I think everybody's doing all right. I don't think there's any lasting residual effects or anything. It was interesting too because Travis had that lightning storm yesterday, and at first it didn't seem like you would think a lightning storm would charge the energy around the area, and so we all were thinking that, oh wow, a lightning storm is gonna make things interesting. But at first there was like really nothing. But then he started doing that automatic writing. That was very interesting. He drew, it looked like a series of faces. I think it was like 8 or 9 pictures he ended up drawing. It was weird too because at first when he was drawing them, I thought they were just shapes, but then I started to notice they were actually like faces. So I don't know. I don't know if they were entities or one entity messing around with them. But I hope he's doing good. I hope they're all okay. All right, let's see. What else? What else? I'm still waking up, and I kind of hope somebody else would join so I wouldn't have to chit chat by myself. Let's see. It's my weekend. I want to try to get an external microphone for actual live streams. So when I have live streams, the audience, the viewers can hear the audio of possibly ghost boxing and stuff, all that. So that's a future plan. I actually was going to go look at a cheap one today, but ended up hanging out with that dude I hadn't seen in a while. And came home, was real tired, slept. So Yeah, I would like to get something along the lines of maybe something like Jason has. Probably not quite that fancy for my first one, but something along those lines. I've looked into programs too. I need to sit down and figure out virtual audio cable. That's another way I can run my voice audio and my computer audio at the same time. And I played around with it and about a month ago, but I had a Windows Update laptop problem right around the same time I was toying around with that, and so I ended up deleting that because I thought that was causing the issue. So I got to re-download that. Yeah, see, I really wish I got that microphone today. And I'm gonna just shoot this over Google Plus. I think it already did go actually. Let's see. So what else going on here? I really need to clean my stinking room. I've been working my butt off, and you know it's funny because on my job, it's like once I get started, I don't stop, and I just keep doing all these other projects and stay really stinking busy. And as soon as I get home, it's like, I don't want to even pick up that pile of clothes. That's how my place, my room is pretty messy. And it's like the only time I really seem to find time to clean is on my days off, and that's the only time I don't want to clean because I just want to kick back and relax. Yeah, I would like to set up something. Who's here?
What's up?
Hey, sir.
Hey.
Rusty, how's it going?
Good, man. Still waking up.
Yeah.
Glad you guys joined. I was trying to think of things to talk about by myself here.
Well, bacon's a good default. That's just me.
Yeah. How you guys doing today?
Well, pretty good, you?
Chilling. It's not bad. It's kind of cloudy out here today. It's funny because it's been hot the last week, but the last 2 days it's been nice and cool.
Yeah, we've had 1 or 2 nice warm days there. Now it's back down to 11, 12 degrees. But at least there's no snow, so.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually got a couple, like maybe a half inch of really wet snow a couple nights back. I'm hoping it's our last one of the season. But you never know.
Snow again?
Yeah, we get snow every once in a while, into April and May even in Colorado. I was born in like April, and they said that there was a blizzard that first week. So in southern Colorado too, where it tends to be warmer and drier versus near Denver, northern Colorado.
Yeah.
What's up, BKB? Derek? How you doing, man?
Rusty, what's happening, man? Hey, everybody in chat. I've just been drained the last few days. And the storms have been wicked crazy lately. So I've been kind of pushing my luck with the internet. But
yeah. Yeah,
Enjoy
Travis
it.
was having some issues last night with his storm.
Yeah. Well, there's been actually a lot of issues lately with YouTube. On top of that as well, I find.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's because where their central servers are or whatever, but I don't know.
Yeah, I did hang out with Parker a few nights back, and when I got home, I wanted to like watch the end of it after I left, and it was nothing but a green screen. Like his first 10 minutes was him, and then it just goes green screen. You can hear the audio, but there's a weird green screen the whole time. So, and that was right around the time there was some update YouTube was going through too.
Okay, that was the same night. Steve was having problems and he quit early.
Yeah, exactly.
And Noreen was having major issues with her stream too. It was the same night.
Yeah, I saw somebody chatting about that. She thought somebody was trolling.
She without putting words in people's mouths, which I think everybody already knows because they were there. She was blaming I'll say this way. She was blaming a certain other paranormal investigator and his minions.
Yeah.
There. That's a good way of putting it.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
I heard it was a Star Wars convention or something. They were Star Wars premiere or something. There
was that too. That got released that night too as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that killing a lot of bandwidth.
Oh yeah. So there was like this It was just one big clusterfuck.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Well, hopefully it's all sorted now.
yeah. Oh, Ian's here.
What's up, Ian?
Happy. Oh you're here. I'm just reading the room right now. So how's your weekend been?
So far so good, man. Hung out with a dude I hadn't seen in a while. He's actually the dude was working the spot that I took. He moved to a different store, and so I haven't seen him in almost a month. So it was good we hung out for a bit, caught up, and exchanged stories of our stores. And man, I'm jealous of his store. His store sounds easy compared to our store. It's like the soft version.
Oh, okay.
But he has to deal. They don't have. See, I work overnights by choice because I'm really tired of interacting with customers, and they don't actually have an overnight over there because their store moves so much less product. They just don't even need it. Like on an average, we get probably like a dozen pallets a night, and they get like 4 pallets a day, and they just slowly stock it throughout the whole day. Where we would slam out those 4 pallets in like probably like 2 hours.
Yeah, just to get them done with. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have so much more stuff that we have to take care of besides just like slamming down pallets, building displays, moving stuff around, moving stuff for other departments. And that's why I'm glad I'm moving over into the bulk department because I don't have to touch those goddamn pallets anymore, except on a rare occasion if somebody calls in or something like that.
I don't miss doing that. I don't miss doing that one bit.
I don't either.
No.
I'm sure they're going to need me throughout the holidays because the holidays is our money maker, and that's when it gets really crazy. So and I'm probably going to be pulled a few nights throughout the holidays, but we got some months until then. Yeah, right now it's actually like the lull time because it's not quite summer, and it's after Easter, so everything's kind of calm right now. And then summer will start hitting, and we'll get just tons of water. It's ridiculous how much water people buy when it just comes out of a sink.
It's true though. It's true.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I drink bottled water, but I'm amazed the amount of bottled water we sell.
Yeah.
We have a local distributor too, not too far away. We sell tons of that too. Some spring water.
It seems like everybody and their dog here sells water.
Yeah, you know what's funny too is that water comes from this little podunk town called El Dorado Canyon, and it's just totally like a throwback to the '60s. You go down there, and it's like total hippie central. But they're making mad money on the side because they got the spring there, so the residents get like a chunk of that money that's coming out of that little business because they're using the water. Yeah, I guess it's real hard to move down there because of that.
Yeah.
Which is funny because like you go down there and you think, oh, these guys are all hippies, but in the background they're all like making some good money off their water.
Well, I'd say it comes off the reserve up here. The Indians do it.
Yeah, we got a reservoir up around here.
Oh, is it my amplified subwoofer died today? I'm on no speakers. So to compensate for my big speakers, I ended up having to dig this out of the basement to operate it.
Here, hold on a sec. What is that? Oh, an old.
It's my old part of my big stereo.
Man, I haven't seen one of those. I haven't owned one of those in a while.
Yeah, I don't use it there. I figure eventually I'll put it back up in the basement there, but it's just sitting in storage. But at least it's being used now.
Yeah, nice. What's up, Kath?
Hey, Rusty, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Hey,
Hello.
Kathy.
Hello.
Just hanging out until the main shows start here.
Yeah,
What we got? We got about.
I know you had a show on. I was talking to Hidden, and he said, "Oh, you had a show live stream going right now." So.
Yeah, I searched to see if anybody had anything up. I didn't see anybody had anything up, so we had time to kill. So I figured, what the hell?
Cool. You're a cool guy. It's awesome.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's your day been, Kath?
Great. Sure. Cleaning, hanging out with my son's half sister, like my ex's daughter.
Mm,
She was
right
over.
on.
She's like what, 9? Yeah, she's over hanging out. I just sew her dress for her. Helped me brush the dog, and then went back over there for a little bit, hung out there, and they're right into the archery thing.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's cool.
bow and arrow.
Yeah, that's way cool. I
Yeah.
haven't done any archery in a long, long time. Probably since like my Cub Scout days.
Oh God, I remember those days.
I wouldn't mind getting one of those snazzy compound bows these days now that I can actually maybe afford one or sit down and save up for one or something. I wanted one so bad when I was a little kid. I thought those were the coolest looking things.
My buddy's got a couple of them there, but I'm afraid I'd end up shooting myself in the foot or something. So I'd stay away from that stuff.
Yeah, man, they are
I'd be the
dangerous.
next guy in America's Funniest Home Videos. So,
Yeah.
Win that money.
oh, geez. Not the way I'd want to win it though.
That would be pretty funny. As long as you weren't too badly injured, it would be funny.
Yeah.
Just like through the foot or something.
Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be terrible.
that would hurt.
Thankfully, I've never had any long objects like that gorge me.
Yeah,
Would not be fun.
I want to keep it that way.
Yeah.
I think that's the best approach.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like you hear about those guys that like get in construction accidents, get like rebarb to go through their skull, and they still survive.
Oh yeah.
So crazy.
Like coming out the other side and that, and yeah, that's just nasty.
Dude, that's so crazy. They go through like what, like 10 hours of surgery to try to get it removed. Yeah, no, that shit is so crazy.
So what's going on, Rusty, on tonight's show? What do you got in mind?
Oh, well, actually, this isn't really like an official show, just more just a time waste until Travis's pops up. And then, yeah, I wanted to hang and talk with people, and nobody had anything going until these shows popping up. So, yeah, Travis's starts in roughly 40 minutes, and then we got Chris V in about an hour and 40 minutes. So,
Yeah, I was saying that. I'm going to have to check Krista's out, man.
yeah, they both are interviews tonight, so that's going to be pretty
I
cool.
don't think I'll be going to Travis's for some reason. He blocked me. I have
Blocked
no
you.
idea why. Whatever.
I don't know.
I have no idea. Beats the shit out of me.
I have no clue what's going on with all that. I try to stay away from any of that drama.
Yeah,
Doesn't involve me.
there was no drama. He just blocked me.
Hmm.
For no
Oh, I'm
reason.
sorry. That's weird.
Yeah, makes no sense. So if he's in Hangouts before me, I can't get into them unless he blocked
Oh.
Ma.
Wow. I didn't know it was that.
Yeah, I found that out because Lindsay blocked me for no reason either. I don't know. Maybe because I'm a chick. No. Yeah,
I don't
something
know.
against chicks. Maybe it's my voice. Maybe it annoys people.
It's fine.
I know I sound like a little girl.
No, your voice is fine.
Yeah. Hi, Boo.
I think I'd rather listen to a girl that actually sounds like a girl than sounds like a dude or something. If that would be creepy. If you had like some deep bassy voice.
Hey, how's it going?
You're gonna buy me a drink?
Krista V says no interviews. It's a new part of my radio show. Oh, I'll have to check that out, Krista.
Actually,
okay.
yeah, her interview I think is tomorrow night. Tonight's more of a
Hangout.
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I see, cool. All right, so I just saw Nikki and Stephanie. I just kind of assumed it was a interview. Okay, I see. I should have guess read the whole thing better.
I believe so. Anyways, am I right, Chris? That's right. There's a 30-second delay. You got to get used to that.
I know. Yeah.
Checking it out on my computer.
Yeah.
Hidden's always on it.
What's that?
On the live stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hidden's always on it.
Oh, really? I
Anybody
thought I just left it
besides
on the
Hidden.
default. How do you see? I gotta learn all this stuff to figure. I can't figure out how to put it on.
You're on this one, but on YouTube,
Yeah.
it's just hidden.
It's like
Yeah.
I can click on your picture, and you're always like, oh, you know what it is? Try that presentation thing. Right click on yourself, on your thingy there. I'm just guessing here.
Oh, present to everyone. Wait,
Yeah,
that's
put
just
it on-
me though, right?
Yeah, put it to you.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll know in 30
Okay.
seconds.
Rusty is presenting to everyone.
Yeah, we'll know in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I've had it when I'm on other people's. I'll click, like somebody will show something. I'll click on their box, and then it'll just be on whoever's face I'm on. But then randomly, like an hour later, it'll start going back to cycling through whoever's talking. So
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that. Oh well.
Oh,
What
Google
I
Plus.
usually do is, let's say Steve's having a chat like this, I'll just click on his picture and it stays on him, because if it cycles too much and everything just bogs down and starts getting choppy.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, there you go. You're on there.
Woohoo! Hello.
My time of fame is done.
So you're still on mine, but mine's way behind on my computer. But I can check it on Moz, on the one that I'm talking on. But I don't know, my computer is behind everybody's.
Yeah,
Hidden is
because
still on my computer.
well, I've got the Hangout on one monitor and I got the live stream on the other monitor.
See,
Yeah,
that's what I do
Rusty's
too.
on this
Yeah,
one.
it's
I'm
handy
still on
having
mine.
multiple. I could never go back to a single monitor. I actually want to get a third one, but I don't have enough
Yeah.
room on my desk.
Yeah,
Hell
I got
yeah.
2 laptops, and I switch back and forth.
That's true. I could use my laptop as a third. I never thought of that.
That's awesome. I want to get a setup like that too.
Yeah.
It's way easier. You can chat and talk and pay attention.
Rusty's
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Having to click between the tabs constantly. Yeah. I
Even
can see it being handy for editing as well.
Oh yeah, and I have touchscreen on my HP, so when you're editing video, boom, bam, 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 and then you go to
Nice.
somebody else's computer and it's not touchscreen. You're like, oh man, what is a mouse?
Yeah.
what gets to be a pain though, you're not paying. If you're like me and you're not paying attention there, you're typing between monitors there. You forget which one you're typing on. You get all your messages all mixed up there. And, it doesn't take much to screw yourself up on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see myself doing that pretty easy, actually.
Well, I've done it a few times.
Yeah, 10 watch it now.
You could pick up like 19-inch monitors, like super cheap these days, huh?
Yeah. Well, these monitors here I was at Canadian Tire in Ottawa, and I paid $60 a monitor.
That's cheap.
That's why I bought them both. I was going to buy a third one, but I didn't. I said, I figure I'll be good with 2. But $60 a piece, I said, well, what the hell? And I bought 2 brand new monitors.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're not a Highline monitor, but they got nice color to them, so good enough for me, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's just on
Dude,
this
yeah, for sure. I mean, people, like, you hear, like, reviews on HD TVs, like, people that spend thousands of dollars. I went out and I got a $199 one, and it beats the shit out of any TV I've ever had before. So, you don't have to spend $1,000 to get a nice monitor. You can get them low end and still get good.
Yeah.
The technology's been around long enough now.
Well,
Yeah, it's just on you now, Rusty.
It's just on me now? Okay.
yeah.
All right, well, I'll just leave it on me for now.
What was it, the TV I bought at Boxing Day, Samsung 50 some odd inch whatever smart TV. I couldn't even tell you how it works. I get to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when flat screen TVs came out around here, like whatever. I think I was in the end of high school, maybe 15 years ago, and they had
Yeah.
one on sale for $20,000, and
I
I can
know
remember
that was
vividly.
ridiculous. When
Yeah,
that
it was just
came
like, oh
out.
my God, $20,000 for a television. And at the time too, because we live a mile high above sea level, you couldn't take the televisions above Denver. Like if you went into the mountains any higher, supposedly they would implode because the technology was new and they hadn't figured it out at the time. So I thought that was funny too. $20,000
No,
television, but you can't go any higher than Denver.
Well, it kind of makes sense because I've heard of that before. Because where I work, part of what we do is we make windows for houses, like
Yeah.
right? And of course, all your windows you would gas them and plug them, whatever else. But then every so often we get a series of windows coming out going to I don't know, a certain area, and what they do is they run a steel tube out the side for that reason.
Mm.
The difference in elevation there,
Yeah.
and then they plug them once they reach destination.
Yeah, you can actually see, you can do a test yourself here by taking a bag of potato chips and like a 2-liter soda with you and not cracking them. If you go up in the mountains, they'll burst if you're not careful. That's sad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Not so much
nice.
with soda. Soda is iffy, but bags of chips will burst open for sure. It's pretty funny. It's an interesting little scientific test of pressure or whatever that is.
I didn't realize there was that much of a difference.
Yeah. Yeah, the ear popping sensation, got that so much growing up, going up and down the hills, mountainsides. Yeah, you don't really think about it when you're traveling up the mountains, but yeah, you actually go quite a bit higher. They have the Rocky Mountains that are just west. You can get up there and see so far around the horizons. It's so awesome, such an awesome view.
Yeah. I know you get the old carbureted cars, you get to a point when damn, my dog. You get to a certain elevation there, then you see them adjusting the carburetors on the car to get it right for the elevation. Where your new cars, they do everything themselves.
Yeah, computerized.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Right on my system.
Yeah, I'd like to get up in the mountains here. It's been maybe 2 or 3 years since I last went out camping up in northwestern Colorado called Red Feather Lakes. Beautiful area, so lush and thick of forestry. I saw a bear the first morning I was there. Woke up, got out of the tent, sat down by the fire and was having a cigarette. Saw a movement out of the corner of my eye, and probably about 40, 50 yards away, it looked like a young bear. It just came up around the hillside, kind of looked at me. I stood up and froze because I didn't know what to do. I was thinking, should I run for the car? What should I do? But he just kind of looked at me and then turned his head and just walked out the direction he came and just walked away, all slow and lumbering. Just like, whoo. Yeah, that scared the crap out of me. The scariest one, though, is when I was a kid, we went camping. Can't remember the name of it. It's in southern Colorado. And the rangers at the time said that there was a bear, a marked bear, a tag bear that was seen around some of the campsites, and just be aware of it. And it was a decently sized campsite where there was multiple groups around us. I was sitting in a hammock and I heard a rustling probably about 15 feet away from me. I looked over and a bear's head pushed through the bush. And I got up there and I ran, just like you're not supposed to, but it's instinct. I just started running towards the camp, screaming bear, and everybody came out and they started watching. The bear just kind of moseyed around the campsite, smelled some stuff, and my grandpa's niece's husband pulled out a garden hose and he started whipping the garden hose and started making that crazy woo woo woo, and it actually startled the bear and he ran off. But that was the closest I've ever been to a bear. Never seen a mountain lion. Tons of mountain lions in Colorado. Never seen one. Was raised to be very aware of them too. Like when you're out hiking, once the sun starts setting and you're on hillsides, you need to start getting out of there. My uncle down southern Colorado has killed a handful, even though he's not supposed to and it's illegal. But he has a little farm in like a little valley, and he's killed all sorts of rattlesnakes and mountain lions.
Yeah. I know. I've almost run into a moose before on the highway.
They can mess you up, huh?
Well, it's middle of the night. It's a highway, but it's out in the country, so you got no lights. and I'm driving a little Chevette at the time. And all I could see are these two fucking glowing things up in the air. What the hell is that? So I slowed down, put on the high beams, and there's a goddamn moose in front of my car.
Jason's here. Maybe he'll join.
Yeah, if cars hit a moose, that's almost like hitting another car, huh? They're so big.
Oh. Well, the sad part about that story is some poor lady smoked the same moose about a week later, and, well, there was nothing left of her or the car.
Crazy.
It was a big moose.
Do you guys eat moose up there? Is that something?
Moose. Oh, moose is good. Moose is good.
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever had moose.
Yeah,
I can
I've
see
had-
it being good.
I've had moose and I've had deer. There's some other kind of meat I've tried. I don't remember what it is, but moose is more a bit spicier of a meat there, but it's good.
Yeah, I've had deer for sure, but
I
not
love
moose.
deer. I love
Yeah.
deer.
Hell yeah.
I don't hunt though, so it's like a treat when someone gives me some.
Yeah, when I was a kid, my dad had a hunter buddy, and he'd come back, and my dad would help him clean all the stuff, and he would give him a bunch of deer meat and venison and stuff like that for helping out. Yeah, that was awesome.
Supper
yeah.
time.
You check
Yeah.
on Google?
All right, Derek, have a good one, man.
Yeah, I'll be back. I gotta eat some supper, guys. Thank you.
Yeah,
All right, bro,
have a good
take it
one.
easy.
Hey, Rusty.
What's up, Kat?
On the YouTube, you can't see anybody on the Hangouts. On your live stream?
Oh, really? Yeah, let
No,
me
you
check.
gotta. You see Rusty.
Yeah.
Oh, but you can't see any of the other boxes. I
No.
see.
So what you do is, wouldn't you just click on his name again, and it'll just cycle through to whoever's talking?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the options. Maybe there's something I didn't push.
Yeah, you take the presentation off and you unclick so all the names are none of the names are highlighted, and it'll just circle through all the names. Or cycle, sorry.
Okay.
Kind of like when we're in private chat there, or whatever. Oh, here, I can do that.
Yeah.
Jason's here. No, Jason's on. He's in chat.
There, just take the presentation thing off there.
Where's that on the left side?
The thing you put on there.
Oh, you're presenting to everyone. Stop, maybe.
Yeah, stop that and make sure none of the names are highlighted.
Ah, okay, there we
And-
go. Ah, that's the trick. Oh, you just have to have the names not highlighted, of course.
So as soon as you highlight a name, it's gonna stay on there, right?
Yeah. Okay. That's funny. I spent probably like an hour a week ago trying to figure that out. I was like, what the hell?
Well,
I just gave up.
when we're in all the other rooms there, I kind of figured that out.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, cool.
You get the mute wars going on there.
And they'll show up on YouTube in a little bit, right? Yep, there
Yeah.
we go.
So oh, there we go.
Yeah, working now.
All right, good. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna try to actually have legit streams where I do some ITC experimentation and stuff like that. Definitely. I might go out tonight and try to pick up a microphone.
There we go. I like the one that that Para uses, and Para and Parker and them use. They're nice microphones.
Yeah, Parker I think has like kind of the cheaper version. I think Jason's has a Yeti. It's a really nice one. Yeah, I think
Well, who
Parker
else?
said he got his for like $30-$40 or something like that.
Yeah, Parker said he got his on sale for $20 or something like that. in the
Yeah.
Radio Shack.
Yeah,
Who
exactly.
else?
I was gonna go down and check Radio Shack too. Yeah.
Do you guys still have
He's
one?
on.
Yeah, well, we did like a month ago. It might not be there, but we did have one. I actually stopped by there, I think, a month or two ago, so it might not be there, though. I haven't been in that shopping center for a month, so They change a lot of stuff around here pretty quickly.
Well, last I heard, Radio Shack went bankrupt.
Yeah. I'm not shocked at all. Every time I went in there, I was generally the only customer.
Yeah. I never seen a full Radio Shack since I was a kid.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
You miss it though because I like playing with my electronics, and because of that, like we have the Canadian version here called The Source, and all they sell is cheap electronics, and they're overpriced. Very overpriced, eh? And if I want to get anything at all, like for electronics, I got to go about an hour and a half out of my way down to Montreal, in the middle of Montreal, to an electronics warehouse down there. And for, let's say I need a 25-cent capacitor, it's not worth it.
Yeah, exactly. That's so funny. Why do they get away with that? Just because it's the stuff they have to like ship up there or something? Like how do they get away with charging over?
Because it's the name of the store. Like I remember one time I was really stuck in it. I needed 2 components. It was a long weekend, and my local computer store was closed. And I knew damn well I paid too much, but I was, like I said, I was stuck. So I buy these 2 components. It cost me over $50. And just for the hell of it, I walked into the computer store the next time I was there, and I priced it out. If I were to buy the parts at the computer store, it would have cost me about, I don't know, $12 bucks or so, $13. And at the Source, I spent $50.
Holy cow. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, like I said, I was stuck, but that's why I never go there.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So then the people that shop there, they just shop there. It's probably the more wealthy that shop there, just like it say they shop there, basically. I don't know. That's weird. It's kind of like our grocery store. My grocery store is kind of overpriced, and it generally caters to the wealthy.
I think they're all overpriced now.
Independent, that's
like
overpriced.
$15 for a box of President's Choice burgers. That's ridiculous. They a few months ago they were $10, $11. You know, now they're 15. Like,
well, they still haven't gone up down here, but I'm quite sure they will. I'm quite sure. Yeah. But even then, for what little weight there is to it, at $10, it's still too much when you think about it. You can get 4 pounds of ground beef and make yourself twice the quality of burger, so that with the same amount at a cheaper price.
Not here. Well, it's Muskoka. Yeah, Muskoka living, you know. It is for the rich.
Wow, that's expensive. Then I'm surprised you guys don't have a Costco down there.
Cottage country.
Yeah.
All the cottagers come up.
That explains
all
it.
The rich people.
Kind of like Wasaga Beach.
Yeah, but worse.
Okay.
Yeah, have you ever saw the cottages here?
I can just imagine.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they don't. The nannies have their cars. The nannies come up with the rich ones on the weekends or whatever, and through the summer, and they drive BMWs, the nannies, because the parents won't have their kids driving like a shitty vehicle or something. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. No, I see that around here. It is ridiculous.
There's so many naughty people in the summer here.
Yeah.
Let's say Wasaga Beach is, like you say, it's all rich people too, right?
And bikers.
Eh?
When I was there, it was like bikers. There's
was it?
Some type of biker thing happening. Every motel, there is a biker.
Well, I've seen Wasaga Beach. My buddy had a cottage up there. There's a lot of Italians up there, like just I think it's just part of the Italian community up there. A lot of it, a lot of money, and it's the only place where I've seen an 8-year-old woman driving a Corvette.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I'll always remember that because I just hear this beautiful sounding car going rah, 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 driving down the road. Look, and there's literally this old granny behind the wheel like this driving. I'm like, oh,
All like close to the steering wheel.
driving a Corvette.
All
Yeah.
the old ladies around here drive on the curbs. Run out right in front of you. They
Yeah.
shouldn't be driving.
Yeah, I've seen that. You're just like, oh no. Watch the bottom out as it hits the gutter or the curb as it's trying to go over the sidewalk.
I think they should be tested like at least once a month now. 'Cause
Yeah.
it doesn't take long to get, I guess, senile or whatever goes on.
Oh, I agree. I remember my grandfather. He was a great driver. Of course, he was always RCMP and whatever else. You know how they're trained, right?
Yeah.
But near the end there, holy Christ, I wouldn't get in the car with him. I wouldn't.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
same.
scared.
My grandpa was a truck driver for 20 years, and I trusted him with my life forever. But that last 5 years, I did not want to drive around with him.
There's
No.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll won't be as stubborn, and I'll just gracefully bow out my driving career once I get into my 80s.
I think by the time I get that age, I'll let somebody chauffeur me around. I've done enough driving.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you have kids.
Exactly. They're gonna be doing all the work.
Well, at least that's the plan. Whether it works out that way is another story. My
Yeah.
daughter's already said when I get that age, she's just gonna put me in a nursing home. Now that's love.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
already got it all
yeah.
planned.
Mine, well, I want to be cremated, and he won't even do that. So, great. Then I have to assign that to someone else. You know it. Leave it up to him. He'll just throw me in a ditch, cover me with some leaves. There's my burial.
Yeah. No, funny. Yeah, most of my family members gotten cremated. We still got. I got a little vial of my grandma passed a couple years ago. Some people think it's morbid, but I don't know. I like it. I have it in a little chest. So
Yeah, we're supposed to get them to hang on your necklace. Like, we're supposed to get 3 or 4 of them made.
yeah.
Well, my nan was more like my mom. She raised me. Same with my pa. My nan and pa were more like my parents than my grandparents. And, yeah.
Yeah, my mom has her grandma in her closet in a vase.
Yeah, Nan and Pa are in the bedroom. So, and then there's I don't know how many animals.
Yeah.
Lots of animals. But this summer
What
they're going to the farm.
I was gonna say there, just as a question, a general question, when you have somebody's ashes, that's their remains, right? Could their spirit cling on to those ashes?
That's a good question, and I would like to experiment with that at my mom's place one day, because she's the only one that I know currently that has like the full vase. Because I just have a teeny little vial of my grandma's ashes. So that's a good question. I would like to try to experiment with that, because you would think, I mean, it's the remnants of that person. So
Now, if it's true, did they experience the cremation, like not the pain way, but you know what I mean?
yeah, that'd be an interesting question. Yeah, what was it like? Yeah, for sure. Did you witness it? Were you able to watch yourself be cremated? Yeah, that would be very interesting.
That's just creepy thinking about that. Wow.
Yeah, it really is, dude. Just kind of hovering above yourself as you get engulfed in the flames. For sure, man.
I told him, I told everyone when I go, that's the way cremation.
We're talking
Yeah.
about being frozen.
There's too much wasted land in cemeteries as it is now. The way I see it there.
Yeah, for sure.
Where is it? It's somewhere like deep down south or something. They just built over the cemeteries and that.
Yeah, I think that's down near Louisiana and stuff. And the reason behind that is because near ocean, and they have to bury them above because of the water. What do they call those? Those water reservoirs underneath or whatever. I
Yeah.
think. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, I think that's why they build on top of each other, like on the top of the ground, because then it
No,
would
no.
just.
What I mean is like they paved roads and put buildings.
Oh, really?
Yeah, somewhere down by where you're saying there. I think they're. What show did I seen that in a show? I'll have to look it up and I'll show it to you there when I can find it.
Okay.
But I was pretty fascinated by that because you have the rule like you don't walk on people's graves and whatever else, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
just wrong. Then they got like whole cities paved over.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I've heard about that. Interesting. So they needed land, so like, hey, we got to take whatever land we got. We got all these graves. Let's just build right over them.
That's what I think it is. Maybe
Yeah.
somebody in chat will know where I'm talking about too. Keep an eye out. Maybe they'll see it.
What are you talking about? I was chatting.
Oh no, like deep down south there, there's so much used for cemeteries and graves, they just ended up putting roads over them and buildings.
Uh,
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
imagine that, like, I probably wouldn't be too happy if I had a resting place and all of a sudden everybody's digging it all up and doing a bunch of crap around it.
yeah,
Oh,
they're
it's,
supposed to turn this Highway 11, into what is it? 4 lane? Is it 4 lane?
yeah.
Supposed to widen it anyway, like Toronto. Right now, there's like 2 lanes on each. They want to add more, but there's a graveyard right beside the highway, and it's just like, I don't know, just right there. It's not far from here. They're going to take out. They're going to buy all the property at the front here, all the houses here, and they have to go around the graveyard
Yeah.
Yeah.
because there's a gas station across the road, and that gas station they said that they're not selling, they're not going anywhere. So now they have to go around the graveyard.
Hmm. Interesting.
Is that a graveyard in the middle of the highway?
Yeah, that's
just
weird.
stupid.
I was actually watching, what was it, an Adam the Woo show there? I don't know if you ever heard of him. He
Hmm.
goes, does all abandoned places or whatever else. He was at a mall out in the States. And you watch a straight line of a wall, and then there's like a little section like that there. It just goes in. And in that little section, there's tombstones. So they built the mall around these tombstones.
Huh. So the tombstones are actually still there?
Yeah, it's there. It's
Huh.
just they, instead of going straight ahead, they just went around the tombstones and kept building the mall.
Huh. Funny. Stinking capitalism.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything like that around here. I can't think off the top of my head. I'd probably have to search that. We have, I think, about 4 or 5, not too far from where I'm at. The closest one is, I believe it's a cremation only site. They have gravestones and stuff, but each it's not like standing gravestones. They're flat on the ground, and they have a metal like cap in the middle, and that's where you place the ashes of the loved ones. So I believe it's entirely a cremation park, but it's like a normal looking, except all the gravestones are flat. There's no standing gravestones.
Yeah.
But that's the closest, and I would like to actually try to go over there. It is fenced off, but I think I can get in there during the daytime, like whatever, freely, openly. I don't want to trespass. That's one thing that I'm not gonna do in my experimentation and research is I'm not gonna trespass. I'm too old for that crap. I don't want to deal with police or tickets or fines or courts or any of that crap.
Yeah, back when you were a kid, it's not so bad. Now that you're an adult, there, well,
Yeah,
the fines are a
exactly.
little stiffer.
Yeah. And man, I haven't been in front of a judge in like decade. I plan on keeping it like that. I don't want to ever go back up in front of a judge.
Me,
It wasn't anything bad. It was just for freaking
kid
kid
stuff.
stuff. Yeah.
Well, I was smart that way. I just watched my brothers, and I learned off of them what not to do. I did it
Yeah.
anyways. I just learned how to be more careful about it.
Yeah, you learn how to be sneaky. You learn from their mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest, so I got to bumble through and make all the mistakes first.
And somebody else learned off of you.
Yeah, my sis. Some could say she still hasn't learned though.
Yeah. What was it? My dad always said. My dad said, if you can't be good, be careful.
Yeah, there you go. For sure. What's up, Parker? You got your mic, man?
Hey,
What's up, dude?
nothing. I'm just finishing my dinner.
Yeah, right on.
What you
Yeah,
got
this
for
is
dinner?
mainly just oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't even think you heard me.
What'd you have for dinner, Parker?
Lasagna.
Oh, nice. That's one of my favorites.
No bacon?
Growing up, that was always my birthday meal.
I made it late, so it's like really cold. I like cold.
I like my lasagna extra cheesy. But yeah, no, this isn't like a stream for experimentation with speaking with entities or anything. Just kind of hanging out till the other shows start. Looks like Travis's is just under 7 minutes away.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And let's see what we got. And on Chris's, we have roughly, where'd Chris's go?
An hour and 6 minutes and 43 seconds.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I gotta get through the show, I guess.
I think I'm gonna try maybe in the morning or in the afternoon tomorrow. I would like to try like an official like ITC live stream. So I'm gonna try maybe in the morning tomorrow.
I'll be around. I know that.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Hey, if I can't make it, I will watch it after it's live.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, there's another one on right now, too.
Oh, we got another show? All right, cool.
Yeah, Simon's on.
Oh, okay, nice.
How was he? What's Simon
Yeah.
doing? Video games?
No, experiment with light and Echovox.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll probably go to
Oh, nice.
that.
He must have just started that not too recently because I didn't see that when I started this.
That's Simon.
All right, cool. Well, I think I'm gonna close this in about 6-7 minutes or so.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up going to both shows there, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna be bouncing around all the shows. Awesome.
Yeah.
That'll give me enough time to get some coffee too.
You know what? That's not a half bad idea. Coffee is good. Don't
Yeah.
seriously,
It's
Parker.
awesome. Coffee, 24/7.
Parker.
Except when I'm sleeping.
Hey Parker, I went and I tried to watch that, rewatch the rest of that stream that I was on with you, and
I have no intake. Mute my mic.
yeah, it's just green. Your video. Did you notice that? That last hangout you did?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to pull it up on my phone, and it was just like changed different colors of green.
Yeah.
Different shades of it.
I'm guessing it was because we were doing it during that update. Something weird
Yeah.
happened.
Well,
Yeah, because I tried to
I
watch the
might-
rest of it when I got home, and it was just all green screen. I could hear us or hear you guys, but I
Yeah.
couldn't see you guys.
I'm probably gonna delete it.
Yeah, it's probably better. I don't think anyone really wants to watch 3 hours of green screen. You never know. That might be like the new trend.
And you can say you started it, Parker.
Yeah.
Hey, if I delete it and that thing becomes the trend in like a week, I'm gonna be pissed. I'll just
Missed
be
the
bad.
bus. Yeah. And then we'll get a bunch of fakers. They're just filming fake green screens.
Oh.
Not legitimate green screen.
Want to be green screens. I wonder how that works out. I'm not sure.
Yeah. maybe down the line, I've thought about it in my old YouTube channel days of going to the fabric store and picking up some green cloth and tinkering around with some of those editing programs, making like cheesy mountains or something in the background.
The Windows background.
Yeah, the Windows background. The hillside, is that what you mean? That classic background?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd have to go original and do a Linux background, just to be different.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Man, you rarely hear Linux anything these days. Which is, you would have thought Linux would have caught on, man.
I find the problem is with Linux, instead of focusing on one specific version, and that they can mainstream and make popular, because it wouldn't take much. They're trying to force out all these like 30, 40 different versions.
Yeah.
And yeah, but to me that's what it is. Because you look at like Ubuntu, anyone can use it. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but anyone can use it. It's so easy. And like my one laptop, I run Linux on it, and I love using it. The only reason I don't run it on my main computer is there's stuff. I like Windows 4 that I have more of an issue because I'm too lazy to learn.
Yeah, that's kind of the story with me and Linux. I got a free computer years ago and it had Linux on it, and the guy was like, "Man, you'll love it. Linux is like driving a manual versus Windows that's like driving an automatic. You got so much more control." And I sat down and I tried to mess with it, but I was younger and I really didn't know much, so I ended up just reinstalling Windows like an idiot. Kind of wish I stuck with it and tried to figure it out a little better.
Well, I've got a Dell XPS tablet here that's got a corrupted operating system on it, whatever else. I got it for free.
Yeah.
There's still a $300 tablet or something like that. They're expensive. I'm just gonna throw. Actually, I'm gonna throw Ubuntu on it.
Okay, cool.
I'm not putting Windows back on it. I don't know. I just like the way it works.
Yeah.
And with the tablets, it's like running Android to Windows. There's a little difference, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, totally. I'll have to look into that. I mean, you can just download Linux right now still, right? Like.
Oh yeah, you can download it, not a problem.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's 101 different versions of it, but the most friendly one out there is Ubuntu. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's something to look into if you want to do that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, I think the first Linux I ran was Red Hat. I still remember that.
I think that's the one that came on that computer, actually. That sounds familiar. I think that's the one.
I liked it, but it wasn't. The thing is, you have to learn all the terminals and all the codes and all the commands and this and that and the other. Me with my bad memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see. We got about 15 seconds till Travis has started, so I think I'm going to wrap this up. And, yeah, either tonight, possibly, but tomorrow morning for sure. I think I'm going to try to do another stream, like a official paranormal style stream. So I'll shoot out invites to everybody when I do that.
That would be awesome.
Oh.
So thank you all.
Because I have to do it on, where I could only do Hangouts on Ma's computer. Mine won't let me. Which, gotta figure that out.
Yeah.
If he wasn't so far away, but I'd just take it to him and he could figure it out. And he knows about computers.
Yeah. Stinking computers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you all. Thank you, Parker, Hidden, Kath. Thank you, everybody in chat.
I joined in the last link.
Yeah. Hey, Parker. Sorry. Well, hey, on my next one, everyone's invited. So thank you again, guys. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys on the next chat in a few minutes. So.
See you later, Rusty. And I guess everyone else.
That's where I'm up.
All right, sayonara, guys.
Love you, Rusty.